What's up, guys? Hey, how are we doing? So, just got this breaking news. Haiden Deegan banned from the Australian Supercross. You heard that right. I'm going to give you all the details here in just a second, but you know my sponsors, Nano Extreme, Pain Cream. Use code Cooksey for free shipping. Coach Rob, he's got his nutrition bundles. Epic Garage Designs, they got the garage floors, cabinets, you guys know what they have. Ride Strapped, goggles, glasses, ridestrapped.com. Precision Transport for your shipping needs, pretransport.com. All right, guys, now I'm going to get into this story, and this one hits close to home because I am not down with cancel culture.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
So Haiden Deegan was set to fly to Australia and race the AusX Open. Now, they were going to pay him a hefty amount. They were about to ship the bikes, and they got a call. After a lot of negotiation, they came to a number that worked, and they were going to bring Haiden over. The Deegan's second largest market is Australia. There's a lot of Australians that want to see Haiden Deegan, and he was on his way. I'm sorry, Australians. He was on his way. He was coming to see you guys, drink in your country, race the AusX Open. It was done. Right before they were about to ship the bikes, they got a call back from the promoter, and he says, I'm sorry, we can't do it. What? Why can't you do it? And he had to explain to him, they pay the Lawrence brothers to come there, and they got Chance Hymas. They said they don't want Haiden Deegan there because they have some sort of beef with him and Chance Hymas. So they literally said Haiden Deegan is not allowed to race the Australian Open. In addition, they also banned Jason Anderson. That's what they did. I am not down with cancel culture. That is the most chicken thing you can do, is to ban somebody. Don't ban people, don't ban fans, don't ban riders. Are you serious? That is the weakest possible thing they could ever do. I can promise you, when the Lawrence brothers get back to California for Anaheim 1, remember all those boos they had last year? They are going to be 10 times when they find out this information. Can you imagine if you're a Haiden Deegan fan, and I know a lot of you guys in Australia that watch my show are in Australia, you want to see Haiden Deegan, you love your Lawrence brothers, but you want to see Haiden Deegan, and oh my gosh, what a dream lineup. Haiden Deegan raced in the 250 class, the Lawrence brothers in the 450 class, and now the promoter, I'm not blaming the promoter. The promoter didn't notice that clause until he had already come to terms with Haiden Deegan. I don't know how it went down and how they found out, but they said no. Haiden Deegan is not allowed to go if Jet Lawrence is there. Talk about egos. Dear Lord, this is disgusting and really pisses me off. So get this. When the managers found out everything was going on and the Lawrences didn't want Haiden Deegan at this event, so the way this went down was they signed the deal completely. Hayden's set to go. They're shipping the bikes. They get the call from the promoter, and the promoter has to explain to them what happened. So what do? They get the managers on the phone. Deegan's manager calls the Lawrence manager, and the Lawrence manager has the audacity to tell Deegan's manager maybe he should call Hunter and try and smooth it over. Essentially ass kiss. Are you serious? You're asking the most popular rider in the world right now, and that's an absolute fact. He's not the best yet, but he is definitely the most popular, to essentially call Hunter and ask permission to race in Australia. Really? Do you not know the Deegans? They are not ass kissers. To ask him to ass kiss against Hunter, it's disgusting, and I cannot believe it was even on the table. Really? You really think Haiden Deegan's going to call Hunter and beg to race in Australia? Screw that. That's ridiculous. And I stand by Haiden Deegan telling him to pound sand. Stand on your morals. Don't race the race. Jet Lawrence is a star, and he is the fastest rider on earth right now. But Hayden's coming. They know this. I'm not sure who in the Lawrence camp made that final decision, but whoever did, just so you know, that's a really bad idea. With the cultural climate we're in right now, where we are so tired of people telling us where we can go, what we can say, you have to do this, you have to do that, to have the most popular rider, and yes, he's more popular than Jet Lawrence, maybe not in Australia, but it's probably pretty darn close. Haiden Deegan, to ban that guy based on some sort of a personal grudge with Chance Hymas or the fact that he might take the shine off of the Lawrence's homecoming to Australia, I'm sorry, but that's just weak. Weak. That was a bad move. He should have let him go over there and just race him. Hayden's popular. But what these guys don't understand is if Hayden's there, even though it takes a little bit of the shine off the Lawrences, because Hayden's such a big star, it raises the entire profile of the event. You just cut your own throats. You just gave yourself less credibility and less publicity based on some sort of weird power thing you put in your contract where you can ban specific riders. Jason Anderson has raced the AUS-X Open for a long time. He has a great relationship with the promoters. And for them to tell him he can't come because he had issues with the Lawrences, who cares? Issues are great for this sport. We love to see these guys get out there and settle it on the track. We love to see them battle and bang, and I'm sorry, I'm flat out disgusted. I don't want to completely despise the Lawrences because I know they're good people, but this is too much. Whoever made this decision in your camp, I'm not mad at you, but I am disappointed. I did not expect this. In particular, Australian riders and people in general are proud people. You guys are known for your fight, your grit. Chad Reed fighting through stuff, not going to the promoter and tattling and saying, I don't want that person here. That goes against everything that I know about racing and the culture of competition. Oh man, I cannot believe that they did that. When obviously they had the power in their contract to keep Haiden from going, but do they know the blowback that's gonna come from this? It is going to be catastrophic to the popularity of the Lawrence brothers everywhere, including Australia. Anyway, I just got this information out, so I just wanted to do a short video because I cannot believe sometimes the things that I hear in this sport. What a bunch of fake tough guys. I understand these guys are very tough for what they do. They ride, they train, they battle, but the emotional weakness to have people banned or held out from an event is just next level stupid, and we have got to stop this culturally, in racing and everything. If you have a problem with someone like that, if you have a problem with Haiden Deegan, beat him on the track. If you have a problem with Jason Anderson, beat him on the track. That's what you do. You don't go cry to the principal. And that's exactly what's happening here. Using what little power they have to manipulate and get what they want. And I understand it's a big deal to have the Lawrence brothers coming back to Australia. They're heroes over there. They won the Des Nations. Jet's the fastest rider on the planet. Yes, it's very important. That doesn't mean he's immune from criticism when something like this happens. When they use their power to block someone from attending the event, no excuses. I hope they get booed so hard all next year. I hope the Australian fans that don't get to see Haiden Deegan understand it's because the Lawrence brothers banned him. So let them know that's not cool and we need to stop that. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Just a little quick one. Thank you for all the support. Members, remember, everybody who's a member is entered to win the Coach Rob CRS helmet. I'll be giving it away before Anaheim, and we'll have it custom painted, your size, ready to fit you. So thank you, members. I appreciate it. And here is a member of